Anticipation building in the mountain town of Flagstaff, Arizona, 7,000 feet above sea level. Here in the mountains of the northern part of the Grand Canyon State. It's the 8th-ranked Florida Gators, the national runners-up a season ago, taking on the NAU Lumberjacks. Hey again, everybody, Mitch Stroman here, along with former Lumberjack head volleyball coach Kelly Sleva-McKee. Coach, there's a reason why the Gators are ranked number 8 in the country this week. It's because they're really good.
They are, and they're off to a great start this year. They beat Nebraska at Nebraska, and they're here to, give Flagstaff a great education on what volleyball is all about. Avenging that loss to the Huskers in the national championship match last season, beating the Huskers 3-1 in Lincoln, Nebraska to start off the 2018 season. Third member of the team tonight, courtside, Cordero McMurray. Cordero, you spent some time at Lumberjack volleyball practice with head coach Ken Murphy. What did he have to tell you?
Earlier this week, I spoke with Coach Murphy about what it takes to face off against a top 10 team like the Florida Gators.
As far as the team, I think it just gives us a great challenge. Every time we play a match, we think about how can we disrupt our opponent, how can we take them out of the things that they want to do, and it won't be any different against them or anybody else.
Now it is going to be an electrifying night. I'm excited. I know Coach Murphy's excited. Mitch, back to you.
We're excited here too, Cordero. Let's take a look at the two impact players in this game. This is easy to identify in the middle blocker position for both teams. The tallest player in Florida Gator volleyball history out of Desert Vista High School, the Thunder in Phoenix, 6 foot 8 inch tall, Rachel Kramer.
Rachel Kramer has spent 2 years playing behind a top, first team All-American. And, this is her debut year as a starter, and, she's just come into her own. She's off to a great start, and she's a dominant middle.
Now, she's going to be facing off with an old foe from club volleyball days here in Arizona. 6 foot 3 inch, first team All Big Sky junior out of Chaparral High School in the Valley of the Sun, Abby Aiken.
And it's always fun, Mitch, when you get to get matched up in college with somebody you played with, back in high school. And Coach Ken Murphy is so excited about Abby's progress offensively and defensively, and hopefully they're going to be matched up together tonight across the net tonight. We get to watch them.
It's going to be fun to watch those two and the two teams go at each other. The 8th-ranked Florida Gators out of the SEC coming to Flagstaff. Coming up next here on Pluto TV, NAU-TV.
Oxendale Kia is proud to support NAU Athletics. Just as proud as the outstanding Kia lineup, from the economy Forte and Rio to the luxury of Optima and K900 to the crossover sport utility of Soul and Sorrento. Kia has the power to surprise with an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Graduating seniors, come have a look at your financing options. Oxendale Kia, 1050 West Route 66, Flagstaff, and at oxendalekia.com, where nobody beats an Oxendale deal.
For those who want to apply cutting-edge technology to solve real-world problems. Those who will design and build a better tomorrow. Come to NAU. Here, you'll collaborate with mentors and peers as you engineer your success. Choose NAU.
The Lumberjacks face off against the Eastern Washington Eagles September 8th at 4 p.m. on NAU-TV.
See the stories of Northern Arizona University. Watch Inside NAU Mondays at 6:30 p.m. and on demand at nau-tv.com.
Maybe he's really focused.
Hey, Michael. Michael. Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
You're watching the Emmy Award-winning NAU-TV. The following presentation of NAU Lumberjack Sports is presented by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, the official chicken fingers of NAU Athletics. Twin Arrows Casino Resort, Northern Arizona's only AAA 4-diamond awarded resort casino. Northern Arizona Healthcare. Whether you're in the stands or on the field, the team at Northern Arizona Healthcare can keep you on top of your game. And 1AZ Credit Union, the official financial institution of NAU Athletics. Welcome to the Roll Activity Center on the campus of Northern Arizona University, the home of the Lumberjacks of Northern Arizona University, NAU. Mitch Stroman, Coach Kelly Sleva McKee, Cordero McMurray on the call. There's the starting lineup for the 8th-ranked Gators from the University of Florida in the SEC. This is a rarity here in Flagstaff to see a team of that caliber, or even a coach of that caliber, to be perfectly honest with you. Future Hall of Famer Mary Wide's 32nd season. The numbers say it all. 905 career wins. Lumberjacks starting lineup: Stomp, Dorsey, Aiken, Lima, Jorgensen, along with Sidney Lima. We have Ken Murphy at the head coach, as the head coach of the NAU Lumberjack volleyball team in his 12th season, approaching 200 career wins. Ken Murphy, this is his 6th season in Flagstaff after spending 7 seasons as the head coach of the Miners of UTEP. What an exciting moment for NAU volleyball. It's been a very, very long time since a ranked volleyball team in the top 20 has been in Flagstaff. In fact, we had to do some digging through the records, opened up the file cabinet, pulled out some old manila folders to find the last time. Coach, it was 1993 when the 13th ranked Fighting Irish of Notre Dame came to Flagstaff. The Lumberjacks lost to Notre Dame 3-2 in 5 sets to the 13th ranked Fighting Irish, but that was back in 1993. Cordero McMurray, can you hear me on the court? How old were you in 1993? Were you even alive?
2 years old in 1993.
2 years old. Coach, you and I are getting old.
Well, and I was here in 1993
when
Notre Dame was here. So thank you for that long detail.
You saw some Gator fans dressed in orange here in the Roll Activity Center. That's Louie the Lumberjack for all you Gator fans that are dialing us up on Pluto TV, channel 239. That's a look at the 8th-ranked team in the country. National runners-up a season ago, losing in 4 sets in the championship match to the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Coach, I want you to share 3 things that I need and the viewers need to know about the Gators and the Lumberjacks.
Well, one of the things that I talked to Coach Murphy about was how NAU needed to establish a defensive rhythm really early in the match. The second thing is score points off of their serve. And the third thing is NAU's ability to force key hitters like Thayer Hall into her secondary shot. So there's a combination. A lot of that has to do with the defensive component of NAU's game, which is their strength. So it'll be fun to see how they do against the Gators.
How much are we looking forward to seeing that young lady? Abby Aiken, middle blocker for NAU, the junior first-team All-Big Sky Conference, go head-to-head against a former opponent in club volleyball. We'll talk more about that, unpack that story a little bit later on in the broadcast. But going head-to-head against Rachel Kramer, another Arizona product.
And it looks like they might be matched up for 2 rotations based on how each team is starting right now. So we'll see how it unfolds.
The Florida Gators will serve first with their blue-on-blue uniforms. NAU with the white jerseys and the gold sleeves and the dark blue shorts. That one goes off the hands of Jordan Anderson. Point for the 8th-ranked Gators. And at the service line now for the Gators, it's Ali Monserrat, 5'9", redshirt senior. Monserrat serve. Attack off the left side. Nice pancake save by the Lumberjacks. Abby Stomp to keep it alive. Ooh, another good save for NAU. There's a
Oh, bummer.
Ah, too bad.
That's exactly what NAU needs to do, is keep giving the ball back to Florida, force them to counterattack in transition, and give NAU another chance to either block and dig in transition.
Monserrat, second SEC player, first in Gator history to lead the nation in assists per set. Did that in 2016. Just shy of 12.4 assists per set when she led the nation. And there's the first point of the match for the home team. The Lumberjacks on the board. Set number 1 against the 8th-ranked Florida Gators.
Kaylee Jorgensen just put that ball in a sweet spot right in the middle of the court. We call that the donut.
And Abby Aiken, who has been serving phenomenally this season for the Lumberjacks, with the first serve of the match for NAU. That goes a little bit long. No, it's in. That drops in, point for the Gators.
Wow, okay.
I thought that went a little long. I think Coach Ken Murphy, who was right on top of that line, may have also thought it was a tad long. Point Gators, 3-1 lead. Serving now is Thayer Hall, a 6'3" freshman outside hitter out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. NAU a little disorganized with the free ball over to the top of the net.
Carlton just a little bit off balance, just mishit that ball, worked to her advantage for a kill.
Thayer Hall, a career high 21 kills against 3rd-ranked Texas.
And we're looking
serving.
At the #1 recruit in the country. It's in.
That's in. Point Lumberjacks.
It's a good shot. NAU brought Kaylee inside to swing at that ball. So
take a look at it again.
Actually, that was Brittany Dorsey hitting cross-body into that deep corner.
Aubrey Banfield, true freshman setter out of Temecula, California, in the high desert of Southern California at a Great Oak High School, serving to the Gators. Oh, boy, that was a great-looking swing by the Gators. Holly Carlton on the right side.
She just threaded that line. NAU just gave her a little bit of line. She just took advantage of that.
Allie Gregory now to serve, a 5'6" junior out of Louisville, Kentucky. Jorgensen with the return. Nice diving save by the Gators. Monserrat, back set. Dinked over. Yeah, that's a power kill right there from the middle of the net. No question on that. Take another look at Rachel Kramer.
Yeah, one-on-one, Rachel has a distinct advantage against Brittany Dorsey just by size alone.
6 feet 8 inches tall. We talked about it in the open. Tallest player in the storied history of Florida Gator volleyball.
And that's a first kill from Harris. Big part of NAU's offense. It's key to get her involved.
First team All Big Sky Conference, Kaylee Jorgensen at the line, serving the 5th-year senior out of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. North of the border. 6 feet tall. She's got 5 double-doubles this year. 18 double-doubles a season ago for the Lumberjacks. Right in the donut hole. Once again, right in the middle of the net.
And Florida's game plan definitely looks like to set the middle blockers, exploit NAU's block in the middle. They're one-on-one. Florida's done a really good job of putting down the ball.
This is Marley Monserrat.
The sisters.
Yep. Florida off to a strong start here in set 1 in Flagstaff, Arizona. If you're watching us from SEC country, we've said this in the open, but it's worth reminding you, you might not think of Flagstaff, Arizona as being anywhere outside the desert. We're up in the mountains, 7,000 feet above sea level. That's a service error for Monserrat, point NAU. We're about a 2-hour drive north of central Phoenix in the metro area, up Interstate 17 here in the pine trees. With snow and skiing and 4 seasons, we are definitely not Phoenix here in Flagstaff.
There we go.
Abby Aiken saw that one, recognized it.
And that was one of the keys to this match, is serve tough, score points off the serve, feed the ball to overpass to Aiken for the kill.
Service by Jordan Anderson.
Oh, miss.
A little bit of a, just kind of a miscommunication right there at the net, cost the Gators a point.
And that ball was tight. It's hard to get to that ball sometimes.
Jordan Anderson again, just senior out of Horizon High School, the Huskies. And Phoenix with the service.
It's a good serve. Oh.
Uh-huh. We have a net error, I believe, on that. Do we have a...
That's what they called.
Yep.
Kramer saying it was the ball. It's hard to tell because, let's see, number 32, Warner, was in front of her, so.
Well, at the moment here, set one. The Lumberjacks are hanging with the 8th-ranked team in the country. Nice serve for NAU.
The ball's up.
Ooh, great pancake save by the Lumberjacks, keeps it alive. And dinked over in the donut hole. Nice shot, good recognition. Seeing that gap.
Absolutely.
And dinking it in. Gators up 9-7 on the serve. And it'll be Paige Hammonds. She's 6'1", sophomore out of Louisville, Kentucky. Played all 32 matches during her freshman season for the Gators.
Going to the middle. And now we see the matchup against Rachel Kramer and Abby Aiken.
Tools that one off the Lumberjacks. Point for the Gators, and it's now a 10-7 lead. Let's take another quick look. That's Abby Aiken, who tried to block that one in the middle of the net. Here's the service again from Hammonds. Jorgensen the return. Here's the set on the left side of the attack, and that's a kill for Sydney Lima.
Love that aggressive swing down the line by Sydney. I love the energy she brings to this court, to this team.
Florida coming into the match tonight here in Flagstaff. 4 wins and 2 losses. NAU 6-2 this season so far out of the Big Sky Conference.
Ooh.
That almost looked like it might have been mishit just a little bit, but it turned out to have a great outcome for the Gators.
Well, and Warner saw the seam, and he left about a foot in between the middle blocker and the left side blocker, and Warner has pretty good vision, so that was a nice kill.
Here comes Rachel Kramer, 3rd team All-American. Last season for the Gators with the serve. Well, that one was roofed back at NAU pretty nicely.
Yeah, and NAU needs a better pass. Got to put the setter at the net in a position to jump and hold that block a little bit longer.
12-8, Gators leading. Service, Rachel Kramer. Anderson diving for that one, can't make the play on it. Point Gators.
And that's the first kill for Hall.
Timeout being called by NAU. We'll take a break as well. It's 13-8, the Gators leading the Lumberjacks here on NAU-TV.
At 1AZ Credit Union, we love Lumberjack fans. The face-painting, fight-song-screaming, name your firstborn child Louie fans. And as your local credit union, we'll help manage your money so it's there when you need it for the important stuff, like say a blue and gold bodysuit. From checking and savings to mortgages and auto loans, 1AZ Credit Union is your local partner. To find out more, visit 1azcu.com/NAU. 1AZ Credit Union, the official financial institution of NAU Athletics.
Northern Arizona University's locally vital, nationally recognized programs inspire a new generation of thought leaders. Every day, NAU combines knowledge from an array of fields in the sciences, business, and arts to inspire innovation and discoveries that support our community and shape a robust future. NAU, higher education elevated. Explore more at nau.edu.
The Florida Gators are the highest ranked team ever to play here in Flagstaff. We mentioned about number 13, Notre Dame, back in 1993. But overall in Lumberjack volleyball history, NAU has never defeated a top 20 ranked volleyball team. 0-13 all-time against ranked teams in Division I volleyball. Free ball punched over the net.
There we go.
And that'll be a point for the Lumberjacks. 13-9. NAU trailing the 8th-ranked Florida Gators. And serving now for the Lumberjacks, true freshman Sydney Lima out of Centennial High School, Peoria, Arizona, the Coyotes. Lima was number 42, or is number 42 right now in the NCAA in total digs, and number 10 in the Big Sky Conference in digs percent. Nice save by NAU on the back row. Point Lumberjacks. If you're following us on Pluto TV, channel 239, around the Big Sky Conference, don't forget you can tweet at us and tweet generally. Big Sky VB, hashtag. Point Lumberjacks. That's Big Sky V Victor Bravo. VB on the hashtag to follow and tweet Big Sky Conference volleyball. Left side attack that. Oh, nice diving save by Jorgensen.
Smart play by Ryan.
And how about that?
Ryan was stuck. She's in a predictable situation. She looks at the block and just tools off of it for a point. So it's at 3 straight points for NAU.
Nice serve by Lima. That's a good swing right there and a kill from Taylor Kellum. Middle blocker, 6 feet 2 inches tall, out of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Pushing Kellum off center a little bit, getting her in a different net zone, put her one-on-one against the NAU block, gives her the advantage.
Kellum is one of only 2 seniors on this Gator volleyball team this year. There's the back set.
Nice swing.
A little bit of an offensive save by Lima. NAU keeps it alive, though. That goes high up into the rafters, still in play.
Some good defense.
Lima again with the good defense. Oh, drops it in.
And that's what NAU needs, just to keep those long rallies going. Try to get Florida out of system and transition a little bit.
Abby Aiken now to serve for the Lumberjacks, trying to tie up this set. Set number 1 as NAU trails 13-14. Kellum. No.
That was out of bounds.
Yes, it was. That was roofed right back at Florida. We're tied at 14, and the Gators want a timeout.
Kaylee Jorgensen, she's a good left side blocker.
We're taking a timeout as well. Tied at 14, set 1 here in Flagstaff on NAU-TV.
Get your game on at Twin Arrows Casino Resort, the only AAA 4-Diamond awarded casino resort in northern Arizona. And ranked #1 best hotel in Flagstaff by U.S. News and World Report. With a vast array of delicious dining options, hot table game action, video poker, and sizzling slots. More to love every day at Twin Arrows Casino Resort, minutes east of Flagstaff on I-40 exit 219.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score, because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, official chicken fingers of NAU Athletics. One love.
Now I'm here in the stands with the basketball team. Now, y'all were out in the Bahamas having too much fun in the sun, but you were also playing volleyball. How hard is volleyball compared to basketball?
I think volleyball is very difficult, honestly. Tough sport.
Now, what about you?
Yeah, it's really tough. I give a lot of props to the women's team doing their thing out here. It's a hard sport.
Well, there you have it. The basketball team said volleyball is a very difficult sport. Mitch, back to you.
No doubt about that. Men's basketball team spending 5 days in the Bahamas here a couple of weeks ago, getting set for the upcoming 2018-2019 men's basketball season with head coach Jack Murphy. Jorgensen off the left side, drops in, and we're tied at 15. Set number 1 here at Flagstaff on NAU-TV. Mitch Stroman along with former Lumberjack head volleyball coach Kelly Sleva McKee, and the gentleman that was just sitting up there in the stands in the Roll Activity Center with the men's basketball team, Cordero McMurray, is our courtside roving reporter.
Oh. It's a break for NAU.
They catch the break,
Carlton's,
and they have the lead.
And Carlton's their second go-to hitter on this team. She's getting a high volume of sets.
16-15 Lumberjack lead. Service NAU here, set 1. Wow, what a save, and another point for NAU. And they're on their feet here in the Roll Activity Center. And at least for the moment, here at Flagstaff, NAU leads the 8th-ranked team in the country by 2 points, set 1. Service, Aubrey Banfield. Kind of punched over the net from the back row by the Gators. Still alive. Oh, Heaven Harris. Heaven help her. The Lumberjacks are on a run right now.
And it started with that solo block by Kaylee Jorgensen.
4-0 scoring run for the Lumberjacks. Another timeout being taken by the Gators.
A lot of this has stemmed from NAU's aggressive serving. Serving Hammonds a lot, trying to put pressure on their outsides.
Louis the Lumberjack up in the stands with the students here in the Roll Activity Center. Seats just a little bit north of 1,000 people here. Not quite full, but this is one of the biggest crowds that I have seen.
I would say that,
in
yes.
several years for Lumberjack volleyball. Good look there at Ken Murphy. NAU in the country statistically coming into the weekend. Top 10, number 2 in team digs. That's in the country. Number 6 in digs per set. Number 9 in service aces. By comparison on total digs, NAU came into the weekend's action here in Flagstaff ranked number 2 in total digs and team digs. Florida in that same category was ranked number 217. NAU's defense, which has been strong to start the season for NAU, really, again, making a difference here in this first set against the Florida Gators.
Ken has always prided his team in being a really tough serving team. And they worked for a long time on their block.
That's an ace.
It's the fastest way to score a point in the game of volleyball outside of a stuffed block.
Aubrey Banfield, who was second team All-Southwestern League at Great Oak High School in Temecula, California, delivers an ace against the 8th-ranked Gators at the service line. Up 4, 5-0 run.
Yep.
Back set. Yep. The attack, NAU's defense again, keeping it alive. Here's Harris. Carlton. Again, NAU keeps it alive. Harris. Back row attack, no. 6-0 run now for the NAU Lumberjacks.
Florida's got to start to pass a little bit better to get back into a rhythm. Right now, you see they're in trouble. They're in one option.
Sent right back on the Florida side. NAU continues to play some tough D right now.
Come on.
Oh, drops it in again. Kaylee Jorgensen.
Kaylee's working those deep corner shots.
And Mia Sokolowski, number 9, is checked in.
NAU, I'm sure, is going to serve her right now.
Another Arizona product, Sokolowski, out of Tucson High School.
Ah.
Oh, and a service error.
That's a bummer.
Stops the run at 7-0. with the Lumberjacks first to 20 in the first set, leading 21-16. Serving now for the Gators, Allie Gregory. Jorgensen tried to dig that one over. There's Carlton again. Jorgensen. Oh, that one hits the rafters. Comes down a little bit squirrely. The ball's still alive. Free ball for NAU.
I think he's got to pass better.
Drops in again. Our net referee tonight, Christopher Saunders. On the court this evening, Shauna Rhinesmith. 22-16 lead for the Lumberjacks. Set number 1. Here's Jorgensen with a tough serve. That's a tough serve. A serve like that puts you in the best position to win the point, right, Coach?
Right, and they're going after Sokolowski. Hammonds is back in. Gave her a little bit of a break to regroup. See if she regroups.
Florida trying to regroup right now, down 23-16 in set 1. And Kaylee Jorgensen the serve again out of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, north of the border. Monserrat, the back set. That was a big, huge swing from Holly Carlton. Transferred from North Carolina. That stops the bleeding just a bit, but the Lumberjacks still, nevertheless, on an 8-1 scoring run. With Marley Monserrat to serve for the Gators. Set 1. Tough little floater. Great play at the net by you-know-who, Rachel Kramer.
Yep.
6'8" and a half, I believe.
That's maybe
actually.
only her first block of the whole entire set. Yep.
Oh, dynamic serve. Very tough. But dropped in. Great pancake save. It's alive. No, it's not alive.
Wow.
Boy, I thought she saved that one. I did. I thought I had a good line of sight on that here, courtside, Coach.
I think you're in better view of that than the up ref, quite frankly.
It's set point for the NAU Lumberjacks against 8th-ranked Florida. Serving set point, senior defensive specialist Jordan Anderson. Crowd chanting NAU. Not this time. 1 set point saved.
It's a nice pass by Florida. They're able to get back to their middle attack.
Paige Hammonds, the outside hitter at 6 feet 1 inch tall, out of Louisville, Kentucky, with the serve. Jorgensen off the back row. Here's the back set. Heaven Harris. And the Lumberjacks have won set 1 against the 8th-ranked Florida Gators here in Flagstaff, 25-19. We'll take a break, come back for set 2, switch sides here in Flagstaff, Arizona on NAU-TV.
From the valleys of the Grand Canyon to our majestic mountains, this isn't just any place, it's our home. And for more than 75 years, families throughout northern Arizona have come to trust the commitment of their neighbors to deliver world-class health care. A purpose that helps ensure you'll be here for your family. For heart, cancer, the unexpected, and so much more. Our purpose? You.
For those with a passion for teaching and knowledge. Those who want to inspire a love for learning. Come to NAU. You'll explore ways to build a better tomorrow for our youth, and you'll be empowered to become the best teacher you can be. Choose NAU. Choose you.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
come out here, it's like going to a concert. Doing yoga in the Red Rocks creates an experience that helps keep you present. It's where I belong. Yoga helped me to evolve, kind of creates that mental connection to nature. With Northern Arizona University, I share this kinship with people who are looking to expand themselves. Hopefully we can take what we've learned here and put it into the world. My name's Devin Hubbard, and we are NAU.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Next.
Well, look at the numbers. The top stat line, NAU attack percentage of .405. Florida's at .209. Coach, .405 attack percentage for the Lumberjacks.
NAU had one hitting error in that whole entire set. It's an excellent team effort offensively.
Now, what does NAU need to do here mentally and intellectually to try to maintain the pressure against this 8th-ranked Florida Gator team?
The pressure came from the baseline, from the services, and I thought, overall, through the 6 rotations, NAU kept pressure on Florida, and they're going after Hammonds, number 7, and they broke her down.
Look at Abby Aiken across the net from her, number 20, Thayer Hall.
Hammonds is a stabilizing force typically for Florida on that first contact, and so we'll see what happens this game, see how she responds.
Set number 2 about to get underway. The Lumberjacks will serve first, and serving will be Sydney Lima, who was a motocross racer for several years. Tools that one off, and Florida gets off to a good start in set 2. Is that Ryan Davis over there on this side of the net that tooled off of?
It is, yes.
One of the newcomers on the Lumberjack volleyball team, a true freshman out of Chandler, Arizona. Service for Thayer Hall.
There we go.
Abby Aiken, she saw that little seam right down the center of the court. Let's take a listen to Cordero McMurray, who's got something courtside. What do you got?
Mitch, in that last huddle, Kaylee Jorgensen said, guys, we shouldn't be that excited. This is something that we know we can do. Now let's get to it. Back to you, Mitch.
Back set. That one drops in. Big swing off the right side. 2-1 lead for Florida. And coming onto the court will be Rachel Kramer. Kramer speaks with pride about gaining weight since coming to Florida, as in she's put on 20 pounds of muscle, and credits her strength and conditioning coach, Matt Delancey, with that weight gain. Oh, great play by Florida to keep it alive and get the point. Trying to dive forward on the back row. Lima can't get to it. That was some great
nice
team
deep
effort.
Corner shot, yeah.
Great team effort by Florida.
When you're 6'8" and you
6'8.5",
and you're thin by nature, it takes a lot of work to put on that muscle mass, and so you've got to credit Rachel's work ethic and desire just to build more strength so that she can last longer in those big matches.
Jorgensen off the left side.
Senior Kaylee Jorgensen, we've watched her grow and evolve in the game.
We really have.
Senior leader this year.
9th all-time in NAU volleyball history in kill average coming into the weekend's action. 4-time Golden Eagle Scholar Athlete Award winner at NAU.
See, that's the difference right there.
That's just a big swing right down the pipe.
Well, that came from Hammond's 3-option pass. That keeps Kramer in the offense.
Watch this one again.
Yep.
Kramer. Oh, that's just easy pickings right there for Kramer.
It's like a 31 set, off the setter a little bit.
4-2 lead for the Gators here. Set 2. Lumberjacks leading the Gators 1-0. Evan Harris.
Nice. Harris has good vision. As she lets that ball cross her body, she sees the blocker's hands and just tools it.
Second team All Big Sky Conference a season ago, and Big Sky Conference Outstanding Freshman of the Year as a true freshman.
Yep.
The sophomore out of Hamilton High School, the Phoenix area, the Huskies. Starting off her career in a huge way here in Flagstaff, Arizona. Here's Harris again.
Yeah, that's a tough set. It was tight to the net.
Kramer was right there
Kramer,
waiting for it.
6'8".
Yep.
Warner's 6'2".
This one
We call that hitting into the phone booth right there.
No doubt. Not a lot of room in a phone booth, especially for people this big.
It's a good pass.
I think there was a little bit of confusion about what Evan Harris was doing with the ball at the net on the right side. There you see the signal from Thayer Hall to her teammates off the serve. Service from Paige Hammonds. Jorgensen keeps it alive off the back row. Tools that one off over on the left side. Point Lumberjacks. Aiken in, Evan Harris out. On the rotation for head coach Ken Murphy. Strong back set.
Nope.
And right in the middle of the donut hole. Perfectly placed. 7-4 lead, set 2, Florida.
Jordan Anderson off that serve has to work really hard to get into good position in that left back defense so she can defend that tip.
Hey, if you'd like to email us here, courtside, question, quick comment, keep it short, sweet, and pithy. Lumberjack Talk, one word, at NAU.edu. I have the email inbox open. Might read a couple of emails if you are so inclined, including all those that are dialing in on Pluto TV in Gator Nation. Would love to hear from you. Just keep it clean. Lumberjack Talk at NAU.edu. Serving for the Lumberjacks. Abby Stopp, true junior, Albuquerque, New Mexico, went to La Cueva High School, was the New Mexico Gatorade Player of the Year as a senior. Whoa, that was a lightning bolt. Wow. That thing moved so quickly, I barely had time to see where it was going. Watch this swing. That right arm from Taylor Kellum at the net. Yikes.
Florida's definitely back in system in this set. Passing a little bit better, feeding the ball to their middles.
Aiken. Nice defense by Florida to keep it alive. Here's the set.
Like it.
And there's Abby Aiken right there at the middle of the net.
I like when a setter goes back to their hitter like that.
Aiken looked like she was ready for it, Coach, for that pass. Like she knew it was coming. She knew what she wanted to do with it.
Aiken, she's like that. She's very aggressive. She wants the ball like that.
Like that.
Florida makes a mistake, and she makes them pay. And that's coming from behind Sydney Lima's tough serve. This is where NAU gets a little bit more of an advantage.
Here in set 2, the Lumberjacks down a point. Serving.
So that's a one-option pass. There we go.
That one almost hit the heating ductwork in the rafters.
Nice high hit by Ryan.
That is a point for the Lumberjacks. And we're tied at 8 in set 2.
I feel like NAU gets in a better offensive rhythm right now with Stomp. You know, Banfield, she's freshman, still developing a rhythm with this team. Yes.
How about that roof? NAU's taking the lead in set 2. If you're just joining us here in Flagstaff, Arizona on Pluto TV, the Lumberjacks won set 1. against the 8th-ranked Florida Gators.
Oh, drop.
Oh, an ace! Sydney Lima. And a timeout being called by the Gators. Another run for NAU. A 5-0 run. We'll take a break with the Lumberjacks leading 10-8, set 2 on NAU-TV.
The Lumberjacks face off against the Eastern Washington Eagles September 8th at 4 p.m. on NAU-TV.
See the stories of Northern Arizona University. Watch Inside NAU Mondays at 6:30 p.m. and on demand at NAU-TV.com.
The Learfield Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or at L Directors Cup on Twitter or Facebook. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
Taking a look at the Gator fans that are here in Flagstaff, Arizona at the Roll Activity Center. They look a tad concerned.
I love that all those Gator fans travel this far.
That's such a great following of that program,
and
a national
my
following.
guess is some of them went to the Grand Canyon today. Someone went to
Sedona, maybe to the Red Rocks.
They get to enjoy this beautiful country that we live in.
NAU on a 5-0 scoring run to take a 10-8 lead in set 2 against the 8th-ranked Florida Gators. Here's the back set.
Come on.
Oh, nice diving save by Jordan Anderson. That one hits the ductwork. Everything in the roof is in play in the Roll Activity Center. The lights, the ductwork,
and
the
NAU,
trusses.
who practices here every day, has an advantage on that.
And that took a kind of a squirrely bounce off of the heating ductwork. And NAU the beneficiary of that, leading now 11-8, set 2. Jorgensen, back row attack. That one drops in. That stops a 6-0 scoring run.
Behind Lima, who did that in set 1. Good matchup with Lima against Florida in that rotation.
NAU won the first set 25-19 over the 8th-ranked Florida Gators. Now leading here 11-9. Second set.
Smart play. Oh, is that out?
It is out.
Oh, bummer.
I couldn't agree with you more, Coach.
Yeah, I thought you...
Florida fans, though, happy? Understandably. Service, Thayer Hall. Jorgensen with the swing off the left side. Good defense by the Gators. That's going to be a point for Florida. We're tied at 11. Little mini run here for the Gators coming out of the timeout.
They're a very focused group at the moment.
Jorgensen. Anderson with the save. Lima. Oh,
ooh.
Whistle. And a point for NAU.
There we go, yeah. Yeah, setter went underneath the net. A little dangerous. That causes one for concern, but everybody's okay, so we're good.
So a couple of runs by both teams, but NAU leading 12-11 here, set 2. Here's Abby Aiken with the serve. Nice play at the net from Hammonds and Kellum here on the near side, our side of the court, left side for the Gators. Walled up there on that left side.
Yeah, we're not seeing enough production out of NAU's right side attack right now. Sometimes it's a set and sometimes it's the hitter's positioning. Great swing.
Oh, big swing off the left side from Kaylee Jorgensen.
Kaylee's recognizing those holes in the block, the seams, and she's really doing a good job of exploiting them. See that big seam?
Aubrey Banfield, who played with the Forza 1 club, the #1 club volleyball program in California.
She's got a beautiful touch on the ball.
Evan Harris. Where is it? Nope.
Nope, no touch, out of bounds.
No touch and wide, side out, Florida.
One of the keys against a big block like this is the setter has to get squared to the left sideline, and they have to set the alley on the back set. And right now, NAU's setters are setting the ball perpendicular into the net.
We're tied at 13 in set 2, Florida to serve.
There, that's better.
Evan Harris. Oh, a little miscommunication for the Gators.
That donut, causes Florida to have to make some decisions.
Carly in Houston, Texas just sent us an email. Go Jacks, go. Our first email of the night, lumberjacktalk@nau.edu.
Well, she kept it short,
She
Mitch.
did. I
You
like it.
asked for that.
Short and sweet. 14-13 lead for the Lumberjacks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's 6-8.5 of power right there at the net from Kramer. Kramer with the swing and the kill ties it at 14 second set. Watch this.
There she is, one-on-one. Yep.
Here's Paige Hammonds, who proudly says, I've never had a soda pop before. Oh!
That's what we need from Harris. Just some firepower, exploiting the seam.
Got a question from Brooks and Laura in Pensacola. How will the high altitude affect my Gators' endurance if the match goes to 5 sets, she asked. Here's Hall. That's a little short. That's a really good question, Brooks and Laura in Pensacola. We are at 7,000 feet above sea level. Way, way higher than the Mile High City. I mean, altitude is an issue for teams that usually come from sea level, occasionally.
And that's when you have an advantage when you're NAU if you're in game 5, in set 5.
Kramer, Jorgensen the save on the back row. This is fun to watch and fun to call.
Great touch.
Here's Jorgensen, rushes up to that one. Oh, what a great save by Hall for the Gators. Keeps it alive. Free ball, NAU. Harris. Oh, Monserrat puts that one into the light fixture in the roof. Point Lumberjacks.
Winning the long rally. Some good decision making by Harris.
Kenzie also asking about the altitude at 7,000 feet. You know, it's more of an issue, I would think, in a day like this when you're playing multiple matches, more than one match in one day. 17-15 lead. Great emails coming in. lumberjacktalk@nau.edu. Gators down 2, set 2 at the service line now. Gators with the serve. Harris tried to dink that one over. Here's Hall. Jordan Anderson, great defensive play.
Good positioning by Jordan.
Hold on. Double hit?
Yep, double hit.
Paula Sarame is serving for Florida. Defensive specialist. She was an All-American third-teamer in last year's almost national championship season for the Gators.
I have been cheering for Florida to win a national championship for years.
Lost to the Huskers of the University of Nebraska last season 3-1 in the championship match after a great run in the NCAA tournament.
A great run, and it would also be the first woman coach to win a national championship.
Wouldn't that be something? Boy, that'd be great.
And it would be great if it was Mary Wise.
I'm with you with that. That one's mishit by Jorgensen, will not be recovered. Ken Murphy's calling for a timeout.
Yeah. He's not happy. He wasn't happy with that call.
Let's go to Cordero McMurray courtside. What's up, Cordero?
I am out here in the student section with Louis the Lumberjack. Louis is handing out these T-shirts. The fans here they're just so excited. The Lumberjack spirit. Mitch, back to you.
Well, anytime you got free gear, free food, free shirts, free swag. You get the fan, you get the students going.
I love
big
it.
time.
It wasn't 250 free T-shirts. It was 1,000 free T-shirts. I like that commitment.
Love to see the good crowd. Hey, we've got a big football game, huge one, week 2 of the NAU Lumberjack football season. The 18th ranked NAU Lumberjack football team hosting 6th ranked Eastern Washington in a non-conference game between 2 conference opponents. We will have all the coverage tomorrow. Kevin Stevens, Matt Jarecki down on the sidelines, myself in the J. Lawrence Walkup Sky Dome. Can't wait for this one.
That's
big
some
early
gutsy
season
scheduling
game.
by football because, if you win that, it's going to help you in the end. There's
the-
Mary Wise.
There's
yes.
Mary Wise, who you were just talking about, Coach.
Highly respected, in the game of women's volleyball, in the sport of volleyball at large. And she's just developed an amazing culture at Florida.
She's in her 31st season overall. When she was hired as a head coach at Iowa State, her first head coaching job, she was the youngest head coach in NCAA history at the time.
The longevity is impressive.
That is a special coach right there. One of the great coaches with one of the great programs in Division I volleyball history. Nice serve.
It's a great pass, actually.
Oh, good save. Hold it.
Man,
We have a net violation.
Yeah, we do. They called Abby Aiken on the net.
Fans
They
displeased, understandably so for them.
It's a momentum
but
changer.
Nevertheless, you roll with it. Now the visitors out of
Lima,
the
she's
state of Florida
staying
with
with
the
it.
lead.
Boy.
Oh!
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Cross body shot. Abby was pretty far over to the left side of the court, so she needed just to swing towards that deep corner.
Florida leading 20-17, trying to rally back from losing set 1 here in Flagstaff to Northern Arizona University. Service.
There we go.
There we go. Side out, NAU. They get the service back. Rotation coming in for serving for the Lumberjacks now is Abby Stomp. Stomp was a prep volleyball.com All-American. Second team All-State as a junior in New Mexico. La Cueva High School. Number 9 in NAU history in assists per game as a junior. Oh, that was a great dunk by Kellum.
Yep.
She saw the opening and just attacked it. No hesitation.
When Florida's in system, their middles are dominant.
And a cross-body shot.
Yep.
That's very, very hard to defend. It looks like she's going to the right with that and then brings it across her body for the kill.
Well, and it's hard when you're one-on-one, too. Offense has the advantage on that.
Aiken.
Just like that.
Oh, big swing.
It goes
Abby
both
Aiken.
ways. That comes down to 3-option passing.
That's a junior right there who, Abby Aiken, last season was number 51 in the country with a .364 attack percentage. Very efficient with her attacking. Kellum, kill.
So Florida's winning the offensive game versus a one-on-one block. NAU, in order to create an advantage, they have to serve tougher to eliminate that middle attack off serve receive.
Florida attacking at a 3:21 clip here in set 2. Have stepped it up after losing set 1. Free ball for NAU. Aiken. That's, nice running save and dig by Carlton.
Yep.
Kept it alive, but couldn't get it in. Lumberjacks are hanging.
Puts the Lumberjacks right back in it. This is a big point off the serve right now.
This is not a fluke here. You're watching a very, very good NAU Lumberjack volleyball team who Ken Murphy thinks might be his best team he's ever had in Flagstaff this year. Well, you could see that coming. You could see the spot. She was laser beaming, just targeting that spot on the court.
Florida's running their middle off center onto the 31, so Dorsey has to step to her right, which gives the advantage on the back set to Carlton.
Timeout being called by Ken Murphy here in set 2 with the Gators leading 23-20. The Gators lost set 1 to the Lumberjacks 25-19. and have regrouped nicely. But NAU is not going away here in set number 2.
That's a characteristic of all of Ken Murphy's teams. They're very resilient. They show good patience.
Taking a look here on the graphic down on the bottom of your screen, we got the Sun Devils of Arizona State University out of the Pac-12 coming up the Flagstaff to take on Andre Luciano's NAU soccer team Friday, September 14th. We will have that coverage on Pluto TV, channel 239. Pluto TV, channel 239 from Lumberjack Stadium. In-state rivalry match, Pac-12 versus the Big Sky in soccer. Sun Devils versus the Lumberjacks. We'll have that coverage on NAU-TV and Pluto, channel 239. A really solid crowd here taking a look at some of the students. There's the Gator bench. Gators lost 4 starters from last year's national championship runner-up team, including all 4 of those starters were all All-Americans.
Yep, it's a loaded group.
That's a bit of a hit. NAU, meanwhile, had all 6 of their starters come back this year for Ken Murphy.
And they're all healthy. That's the good news.
Big time. Jorgensen blocked at the net, roofed that one. Nice play over there on that right side of the net. That looked like Holly Carlton over there along with Kramer. And it is set point now for the 8th-ranked Florida Gators, and they are serving. Allie Gregory with the serve. Evan Harris. That's a save of a set point. That's 1. Now 24-21. NAU serving. Aubrey Banfield.
She's had some good runs from the baseline.
That would clip the tape on the net.
It's out of bounds.
It's out. Wide. NAU still alive. A second set point saved by the Lumberjacks.
Carlton wanted to put that down for set point.
Here's Banfield again. 5 feet 9 inches tall out of Temecula, California.
Yep, easy serve.
Boom. Set 2 Gators. 25-22. Nice comeback for the 8th-ranked team in the country. We're at intermission. We'll get a quick comment from the head coach of the Lumberjacks, Ken Murphy, here with our Cordero McMurray in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We're going to stay here or go to the break. We're going to stay for Coach. Ken Murphy, I can see him right now, is making his way over to our Cordero McMurray courtside for a couple of his thoughts before they head to the locker room. Cordero, I'm going to toss it over to you, my friend.
Yes, Mitch. All right, Coach. A commanding, exciting first set there that you took over. Sets are tied right now. Coming back, what do you have to do defensively?
You know what? It was really tight right there in that set, and we just let a couple of little details go. Lost our foot composure for just a second, and that was enough to kind of let them have a few points. And I think if we get back in our flow, just get our defense going again, I think we'll be okay.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you, Mitch.
Thank you, Cordero. We'll take a timeout. Cordero will be back with intermission. Score. We're tied at 1 set apiece. This is NAU Volleyball on NAU-TV.
Oxendale Kia is proud to support NAU Athletics. Just as proud as the outstanding Kia lineup, from the Economy, Forte, and Rio, to the luxury of Optima and K900, to the crossover sport utility of Soul and Sorrento. Kia has the power to surprise with an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Graduating seniors, come have a look at your financing options. Oxendale Kia, 1050 West Route 66, Flagstaff, and at oxendalekia.com, where nobody beats an Oxendale deal.
your story. Join the conversation and live the Lumberjack life.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Got it.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Coconino Community College to Northern Arizona University. Keep learning without leaving your community.
Living in the country is a lifestyle choice. My bachelor's degree allows me to afford this dream by writing grants from home.
With a bachelor's degree, I'm able to work in a field that puts me and my kids on the same schedule.
Getting my bachelor's degree allows me to use my experience, add new skills, and adapt to a changing world.
Coconino Community College to Northern Arizona University. Visit ccc2nau.com.
You're watching NAU-TV.
We are tied here in roll activity with the sets tied apiece. NAU versus the Florida Gators. Now, tomorrow we're going to take a look at the football promo. Football has a home opener here at Lumberjack in the Dome. They face off against Eastern Washington. That is on the CW6 and Pluto TV, and that kickoff begins at 4 p.m. in the Sky Dome. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at some stats here. 30 kills for Florida against 30 on NAU. As you can tell, they're tied in kills here. 32 digs for the Gators and 30 for the Lumberjacks. And on the blocks, as you can see, 5 for the Gators and 2 for the Lumberjacks. It is exciting here in Roll Activity Center. It's tied. Mitch, back to you.
All right, Cordero, thanks very much. There you see the numbers at the end of set 2, and there you see the head coach of the Lumberjacks, Ken Murphy. He left UTEP. He left that program in great shape. He won Conference USA Coach of the Year, was hired here at NAU by our former athletic director, Dr. Lisa Campos, who also came to NAU from UTEP. Great hire, obviously. He has come in and has done such a phenomenal job here in his 5 seasons plus at NAU. 110 wins, 49 losses, just at NAU. 110 and 49. That ain't bad. And he's #1 already among active coaches in the Big Sky Conference in winning percentage at .692. On the flip side, Mary Wise, by the way, she's #3 all-time among active coaches, period, in winning percentage in her career. An 85% winning percentage.
It's impressive.
There we go. We got some stats coming here. Thanks very much. We are tied at a set apiece. NAU won set 1, 25-19. The 8th-ranked Florida Gators captured set 2, 25-22. We're ready to rock and roll here for set 3. An abbreviated intermission. Used to be a 10-minute long intermission, now down to 5 minutes. Honestly, I don't know why that is, if that's a rule or if that's like, you know, a local rule here at the Roll this year, but it was a quick 5-minute intermission. So I'm told that it was a national rule change. Speed up the pace of play. Here we go, we're underway. Set 3, tied at 1 set apiece. Kellum couldn't quite get that one down. NAU keeps it alive and gets the first point of set 3. Florida Gators.
Keeping the right side hitters in the NAU offense is key for balance for NAU.
Abby Aiken to serve for the Lumberjacks, leading 1-0. Service error. We're tied at 1. Just like that.
Give and take when you're trying to score points off your serve.
Last year, the Lumberjacks were 5-6 at home, a very rare occurrence for them to struggle on their home court here in the Roll Activity Center. I'll unpack that a little bit more after this point. Harris kept alive for a moment by Florida's Allie Gregory, but no dice.
I think that was Dorsey, yeah.
NAU from 2013 to 2016 was 44-4 at home in this building, including a school record 25 home match winning streak. So last year's 5-6 home record was unusual, to say the least.
I think that was a result of some injuries. Some
No
players
question.
went down later in the season, and you got vulnerable.
Service error, we're tied at 2. Now serving for the Gators, libero Allie Gregory. Harris. Here's Gregory off the back row. Set. Carlton dinks that one in. Right in the donut hole. Oh my God, did she save that? No, she didn't. I thought for a moment there they were going to call that one saved by Jordan Anderson with the pancake, but nope.
Yeah, and that's a smart decision by Carlton. She's one-on-one, so the floor defense is dug in deep, expecting her to bomb the ball, and she tips it for a point. Lena's doing a great job passing for
Harris.
the Jacks.
Put that one right into the grill.
Good touch.
Jorgensen walled up on
Yep.
the near side of the court. Kramer and Carlton. Point Gators leading 4-2. They're serving. Gregory to serve.
Banfield's got to give her hitters a little bit more room off the net so that they can swing around that block.
Right off the tape. Harris looking for the donut hole. Can't find it. Back set. 2 attempts to save it by the Lumberjacks on the back row. And it's now a 5-2 lead for the 8th-ranked Gators. Gregory at the serve. Jorgensen. That was touched, I believe, by either Carlton or Kramer.
I think both of them. I think
Yep.
it would touch their high in the seam in between their hands. Let's see.
Once again.
Yeah.
I think, that might have been Carlton.
Carlton's opened up that left shoulder a little bit. She got tooled.
Jorgensen. Here's the back set, Carlton. Big swing.
It's her second kill of the set. It's definitely a go-to hitter for Florida.
John in Orlando. Loving the play-by-play and the watching in on Pluto. Gator fan in Orlando. Impressed with the way NAU is bringing it. Good match. I agree with you, John. Oh, that one just rolled over the tape. Joy in Phoenix digging on this Lumberjack volleyball versus the 8th-ranked Gators. Just dropped me an email. Joy, good to hear from you in the Valley of the Sun. Service now for the Gators, Marley Montserrat.
The sisters. It's a good tool.
Oh, tooled that one. NAU trying to climb back in this. Joe, who's an NAU dad, asks a question. And Joe, it's not a dumb question. He says, is this a dumb question? No, it's not. But does playing at 7,000 feet allow the players to jump higher at the net? The answer, Joe, is no. But, no, that's a reasonable question. If you're not familiar with being up at this high of altitude, I think that's a very fair question.
What is affected at 7,000 feet is the flight of the ball off the server's hand. Ball has a lot more movement coming off the hand of the server. The valve is placed in certain places. The ball will travel in the air due to the altitude.
See, Joe? Good question. Donut hole. Point NAU. Cindy, former NAU volleyball mom. Oh, Cindy Barton. Watching in Phoenix. She's excited for the Lumberjacks' great start. Miss being at the games. Looking forward to being there for homecoming. Cindy, it would be great to have you back up here. Lumberjack Talk at nau.edu is the email address. Montserrat, this back set. That's going to be a little long, I think. Yep.
Yeah, Warner's been pretty quiet for Florida.
Port St. Lucie, Nate in the great Sunshine State. Go Gators. Nate, thanks for the email. Enjoying the coverage. Great to hear from you. And we're happy to bring you some coverage of NAU Gator volleyball that's enjoyable for all you Gator fans, as well as Lumberjack Nation.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
There's Rachel.
Yeah, there she is. Yeah, in a big way.
Yeah.
Get out of her way.
NAU's made an adjustment. They're bringing in their left side blocker to help block, and Rachel just swings cross body for a bomb.
Yikes.
That was very pretty.
Here come the Gators. Paula Sarame with the serve.
They've definitely settled down.
Back set.
It's Kellum's first one-on-one solo block.
Kellum had a career-high 10 kills and 7 blocks in the win over Louisville earlier this season for the Gators. Here's Sarame with the serve. Oh, that one will be for the Lumberjacks.
Great one-handed set by Abby Stomp. Abby Aiken stayed with her, which was key in an effort to put that ball down.
We are tied at 1 set apiece here in Flagstaff, Arizona, between 8th-ranked Florida and NAU, Northern Arizona University. The Gators, though, just picked up another point here in set 3.
I feel like
and now lead 11-7.
Thayer Hall's been pretty quiet. You know, her primary shot is that angle shot. We just saw her put the ball down. See, she's got 7 kills on the night.
This is Ali Montserrat with the serve. Stomp. Jorgensen tools it off of Carlton.
And he's got a little bit of momentum going right now.
Here's Aiken. Oh, service ace. Aiken put that one right into Paige Hammonds. You talked about how they attacked her a little bit before the intermission, Coach.
Yeah, and she settled down in set 2, and set 3 she stepped on the court and done a pretty good job too. That ball looked a little bit long. A set.
There's a free ball for Florida. There's Montserrat. Kellum, no.
Looks like there was a touch.
I thought there was too, to be perfectly frank. I really did. I thought there was a touch by the Lumberjacks.
So here you see a surge from NAU based off of Abby Aiken's tough serve.
Jacks may have caught a little bit of a break on that one. No question in our minds. Here's Montserrat.
Good positioning by Aiken on the angle
set.
dig.
Drops that one in right down the line.
I like
right
Ryan,
down the line.
she's got that shot down. Timeout.
Timeout being called by head coach Mary Wise. We'll take a break here in Flagstaff, tied at 11. Sets even at 1 on NAU-TV.
At 1AZ Credit Union, we love Lumberjack fans. The face painting, fight song screaming, name your firstborn child Louie fans. And as your local credit union, we'll help manage your money so it's there when you need it for the important stuff, like say a blue and gold bodysuit. From checking and savings to mortgages and auto loans, 1AZ Credit Union is your local partner. To find out more, visit 1azcu.com/NAU. 1AZ Credit Union, the official financial institution of NAU Athletics.
Get your game on at Twin Arrows Casino Resort, the only AAA 4-Diamond awarded casino resort in Northern Arizona. And ranked #1 best hotel in Flagstaff by U.S. News and World Report. With a vast array of delicious dining options, hot table game action, video poker, and sizzling slots. More to love every day at Twin Arrows Casino Resort, minutes east of Flagstaff on I-40 exit 219.
Welcome back. Taking a look at Kaylee Jorgensen for NAU. I just got a really funny email from Ellis. I'm assuming Ellis is a Gator fan. I don't know if we can get a shot. Can we get a shot of Rachel Kramer, number 5? Because Ellis has a big ask. Right there. He says, very simply in his email, Rachel Kramer for president 2020.
What's her major?
Ellis, I love it. Could she win a primary in the Sunshine State?
It's somewhere.
Here's Service Florida leading 12-11. She's a marketing major.
There we go.
Yep. Point NAU, we're tied at 12. Kramer's a marketing major. Well, I think Ellis would probably take on the campaign for for POTUS, for Rachel Kramer. Remember, you got to win. If you want to win the White House, you got to win Florida. That's all there is to it. So Kramer, you got at least one vote. We're tied at 12. Here we go. Set 3.
There's some out of system. Carlton makes an error.
Lumberjacks, again, are not being intimidated. They're not being pushed around by this Florida volleyball team.
And that's scoring that point out of the timeout is critical.
Carlton. Another great save for NAU defensively. There's a free ball for the Gators.
Out.
Was it touched? No.
Looks like we have a substitution for Florida. Fisher's coming in for
Riley
Thayer.
Fisher, who was the Volleyball Mag top 50. Defensive specialist coming in for head coach Mary Wise. Gators now trailing in set 3, 14-12. That's a poor service return and really a free ball for NAU. And guess where that dropped in?
I like Banfield, how she does that. She did that in set 2, or set 1 for a point. She's got good timing. And that's Kellum's responsibility. That's her hitter.
15-12 lead. Lumberjacks Aubrey Banfield, who's had a good night serving. That clipped the tape. Carlton.
That's what they need from Carlton when they're out of system, is to put the ball down, and she's made a lot of errors.
Taking a look at Mary Wise in her 31st year overall, 28th with the Florida Gators.
She doesn't seem very happy with her team at the moment.
Jorgensen.
Great tool.
Oh, man.
As big a block as Kramer and Carlton are, their hands are not pressed over the net, sealed and pressed over the net, forming that blocking wall. And Kaylee's exploiting those seams and shoulders that are open off the net.
9th all-time in NAU history in kill average. The 5th-year senior Jorgensen the serve. Back set Montserrat. Carlton look for the cross-court shot.
Ooh.
Nice save by NAU. Still alive. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Florida's getting stuck and their passing is breaking down. Hitters are making mistakes. This is definitely not where they want to be in this set.
Jorgensen serving again, now leading 17-13 the Lumberjacks here in set 3. Carlton. Jorgensen with the back row save. Harris gets it over to the net with the punch. Carlton again. That time Jorgensen can't save it.
NAU's floor defense defending Carlton has been pretty outstanding.
Haley Warner, redshirt freshman out of Fayetteville, Arkansas, has come in for the Gators. 6'2", number 32. That's a service error.
And a point for the Lumberjacks.
Abby Aiken rotates back in at middle blocker for NAU's head coach Ken Murphy. Mary Wise is having a stern conversation with her team on the bench. Another great piece of defense, but no, double hit. So not so great.
Not so great. Harris has got to get her feet set and her hands up earlier to set that ball effectively.
Here's Paige Hammonds. 20 service aces last year, the second highest amount on the Gator team. Harris. That's still alive. I can't believe it. Oh my! Walling up again in the middle of the net.
And the crowd goes crazy.
Kramer ran right into a wall right there.
Abby Aiken, that's what she's been waiting for all night long. Nice high hands by Aiken, just waiting for that.
Those two squared off back in club volleyball days when they were a little younger here in the Grand Canyon State.
It's a great touch by the NAU block. Okay, so Abby's in heaven. She stuffs Kramer one-on-one, and then she puts the ball down one-on-one. Look at her.
Timeout, Florida.
That's a highlight.
NAU leading 20-15 over the 8th-ranked Gators in set 3. We'll be back after this on NAU-TV.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score, because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, official chicken fingers of NAU Athletics. One love.
The Learfield Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or at L Directors Cup on Twitter or Facebook. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
Okay, we're back here with the Lumberjacks leading 20-15. Abby Aiken went head-to-head with Kramer in club volleyball many years ago here in Arizona and remembers it well. She talks fondly of her memory of having blocked Kramer, who was a phenomenal high school player as well. She was a second-team All-American in high school. Coming out of the timeout, that's a huge point for Florida.
Yeah. Well, and they reestablished Kramer, which is critical for their success.
Watch again, Kramer. Good looking swing from Rachel Kramer.
And this is...
Gators still down 4, but they're serving.
NAU needs to side out early off the serve.
Here's Sarami with the serve.
She's a good server. Great shot. Lefty.
Oh my.
That ball never cleared the net.
No, it did not.
Warner's off the net a little bit. She was coming on her way down. Was not in good position to take that big of a swing on the ball.
Here's the service from the Lumberjacks up 21-16.
Oh.
And blocked at the net, Kellum.
What happened?
And Mary Wise is very, very interested in a conversation. Coach Wise is seeking a conversation here. We'll check in with Cordero McMurray here. Cordero, what do you got?
Slow down the game.
In that last huddle there, coach told them, hey, keep working hard. When we get them out of their system, continue to pound it down the middle.
22-16 lead for NAU over the 8th-ranked Florida Gators here in set 3. We're tied at 1 set each. That one clips the lighting up in the roof and comes down just a little awkwardly on a funky angle. Again, everything in the roof, and there's a lot above us, believe me, including basketball nets that are up there. Everything's in play. We've seen some strange bounces over the years. There's a look at the roof right there and all the trusses and the electrical work, the duct work, the basketball nets.
It's not an ideal ceiling for volleyball.
And it's all in play, every piece of it.
Wow. Net air.
Mary Wise not pleased with her 8th-ranked Gators here in set 3.
Well, she wasn't pleased with that call, and I missed what happened. Curious to see.
Yeah, she was hot on that one.
Well, she also realized that she wasn't going to
Carlton.
get a change of call. There's
nice defense off the back row, keeping it alive, NAU. And that's going to be a point for the 8th-ranked Gators.
So one of Ryan's strengths is her ability to see that block and tool off of it.
Take a look at Lauren Dooley, number 99, middle blocker. She's now on the court for Coach Wise. Oh, that clipped the tape. Nice serve. Beautiful. Ace. (23-19) lead for the Lumberjacks. Serving Thayer Hall for the Florida Gators. Gatorade National Volleyball Player of the Year. Oh.
Ryan, freshman, she's making some key plays under pressure for NAU.
It is set point for the Northern Arizona University Lumberjacks out of the Big Sky Conference. Watch this point again.
Yeah, she's not flashy, but she gets the job done.
Set point and serving set point. Aubrey Bandfield, 24-19 lead. They're on their feet here in the Roll Activity Center.
Nice.
Carlton.
There we go.
Boom. There's an answer.
That's Carlton, you know.
She has been effective all night with the attacks off of that right side. She's got a huge swing. Serving for the Gators, Allie Gregory. Down 4. 24-20, still set point. Gregory. Here's Carlton again. What did I tell you about Carlton?
That time she hit over the block.
Wow. Wow. That's 2 set points saved. Tough serve, free ball, no.
Okay,
double hit. That's 3 set points saved. Timeout, Ken Murphy, yes. You called that one, Coach, right on the button. Ken Murphy has come off the bench to call a timeout after Florida has saved 3 set points here in set 3. Abby Aiken, club volleyball. She played club volleyball with AZ Desert Sky Club. And Rachel Kramer played with Aspire Volleyball Club. This was back when they were both here in Arizona. And Aiken remembers vividly Kramer going head-to-head with her club volleyball.
Each other a few times in club. Actually blocked her once, but yeah, I'm really excited to see her play like here and see how she's developed as a volleyball player.
There's a look at Abby Aiken, who went to Chaparral High School in Phoenix, the Firebirds, and Kramer was a second-team high school All-American with the Desert Vista Thunder in Phoenix. Coaches saw a video of not her, but of Kramer. They saw a video of her dancing with her high school teammates, and the coaches said, you know what? She's got great feet, which you need. It's something you need.
It's an essential part of being a good volleyball player. And then the assistant coach told me that Kramer committed to Florida when she was in middle school.
Middle school?
Middle school.
How about that? She's been a Gator practically her whole life. How cool is that?
She has.
Here we go, trying to save the 4th set point. Hellers.
It's up, that's up.
It's alive! Wow! An amazing save. And drops it in! Set number 3 goes to the NAU Lumberjacks.
Banfield serving tough and making good decisions.
As we go to break, here's the winning point in set 3. NAU leads the 8th-ranked Florida Gators 2-1 here on NAU-TV.
Meet 2 of your neighbors. They shared a dream.
My dream was to become a mother. I want a family. My ability to have a child was severely impaired by my morbid obesity.
Lindsay enrolled in a comprehensive weight loss surgery program.
I got to my goal weight. My husband and I got the big news that we were going to have a baby. I am just ecstatic. Life couldn't get any better. I owe it all to this surgery.
Give us an hour and we'll show you how to change your life.
For those who want to apply cutting-edge technology to solve real-world problems. Those who will design and build a better tomorrow. Come to NAU. Here, you'll collaborate with mentors and peers as you engineer your success. Choose NAU.
The Lumberjacks face off against the Eastern Washington Eagles September 8th at 4 p.m. on NAU-TV.
See the stories of Northern Arizona University. Watch Inside NAU Mondays at 6:30 p.m. and on demand at nau-tv.com.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Share your story. Join the conversation and live the Lumberjack life.
You're watching the Emmy Award-winning NAU-TV. Welcome back to Pluto TV, Channel 239, NAU-TV. That's a look at the NAU football schedule starting tomorrow in the Sky Dome, 4 o'clock. You'll be able to see that game on CW6 in Phoenix. Also, Pluto TV, Channel 239 online against the 6th-ranked Eagles of Eastern Washington. And then part of the Big Sky Missouri Valley Football Conference Challenge, NAU at the Bears of Missouri State in Springfield, Mo. That'll be next Saturday. But right here, though, NAU trying to do something that, well, is unprecedented. Beat a ranked team in volleyballs. Never happened. NAU leading the 8th-ranked Gators of the University of Florida out of the SEC, one of the true iconic power programs in women's volleyball in Division I history, and leading them 2-1 here in Flagstaff, Arizona. Thanks for watching, everybody, on Pluto TV, Channel 239, and NAU-TV. Mitch Stroman along with former Lumberjack head volleyball coach Kelly Sleva-McKee and Cordero McMurray courtside. Tell me about the third set and the numbers here, Coach.
Well, NAU hit over 400 in set 1, and in set 2, they had 16 kills, 3 errors on 31 total attempts, hitting 419. That's a high hitting efficiency for a team. Great dig.
Great save by Jordan Anderson to keep it alive here in the first point of set number 4. Anderson, no, not that time. Stephanie, Alexis, Marty. They love you, Kelly Sleva-McKee, and they're just dropped us an email enjoying the match tonight on Pluto. Chris, Gator EE65, enjoying the broadcast on Pluto TV. Thank you, Chris. And by the way, Ellis, who had called for Rachel Kramer for president, says add Thayer Hall for Veep. That's touched. That's going to be point NAU.
It's a beautiful pass.
Ellis is going Kramer and Hall on the ticket. You got to win the Sunshine State. That's all I'm going to say. Here we go. We're tied at 1. Set 4. Abby Aikens serving. Jump serve.
It's over.
You can see that coming off of the return on that one, right, Coach?
And that's NAU's jam. They serve the crap out of the ball and they feed their block. That's an overpass. It's an air by Florida. Kaylee Jorgensen, she just put it away for the kill.
Here's Aiken again on the service. NAU leading 2-1. Set 4. And a 1-set lead, 2-1. 3-ball, Florida. Here's an opportunity for the 8th-ranked Gators. If it was touched, it was not.
Carlton, she's been in and out. You know, that ball was set inside. She needed to get her feet to the ball.
You can feel that momentum right now, the emotion for NAU. They've got it going. They've got the lead 3-1, a good start here in set 4.
Well, they're digging these balls that should maybe be hitting the floor, so keeping those rallies going. Come on.
Oh, great save, keeping it alive. This will be a free ball for the Gators. Another free ball. Oh, mishit a little bit at the net by Lauren Dooley.
Lots of momentum right now on the Lumberjacks side.
Dr. J in Stuart, Florida sends a big high five to NAU-TV and Pluto TV. They're sharing the game with the Sunshine State. As she says thank you. Thank you, Dr. J.
Abby keeps the ball on Hall right now.
Again, NAU's defense, that's Aiken in the back row with the save. And that one's coming here on the scorer's table. Right to me, actually. Timeout, Florida. Abby Aiken with the big electric smile will take the break. NAU leading here in set 4, 5-1 on NAU-TV.
For those with a passion for teaching and knowledge. Those who want to inspire a love for learning. Come to NAU. You'll explore ways to build a better tomorrow for our youth. And you'll be empowered to become the best teacher you can be. Choose NAU. Choose you.
Your Lumberjacks take on the Arizona State Sun Devils September 14th at 7 p.m. on NAU-TV. See the stories of Northern Arizona University. Watch Inside NAU Mondays at 6:30 p.m. and on demand at nau-tv.com.
Welcome back to the Roll Activity Center here at Flagstaff, Arizona on NAU-TV. Being picked up by Pluto TV, channel 239. That's NAU's dedicated digital content channel on Pluto.tv. Check them out. All the Big Sky teams. Anyway, all of them. Every single one of them has their own channel. NAU's is 239. Big Sky itself has its own channel for Big Sky content.
And Abby Aiken is on a roll from the baseline right now for the Lumberjacks. Let's see what happens out of this timeout. This is a big play.
NAU leading 5-1 here in set 4 on a 5-0 scoring run.
My guess is she's going to serve Hall, number 20.
Abby Aiken to serve. She goes at Gregory. Yep.
Carlton comes through.
I really like her.
Yes.
She's the transfer from North Carolina, coach. She started all 28 matches last year in all 106 sets.
She's a big part of this Florida offense.
6 feet 7 inches tall, redshirt sophomore out of Sterling, Virginia.
Okay, we need a better pass from NAU.
Jorgensen. Nope, that's a little long. Out of the timeout, Florida has scored 2 straight points. Got a side out on NAU. Take the service back. And serving again is Allie Gregory, who came from an all-girls high school, Assumption Catholic High School in Louisville, Kentucky.
Wow, tough set.
Kept alive.
For Ryan.
Carlton.
Florida's right back in it right now. NAU's got to do a better job passing that first ball.
Holly Carlton now with 14 kills tonight. She's swinging at a 257 clip.
Nice touch.
How about that save by the Gators? Wow! That's not giving up on a ball, but NAU gets the point.
A lot of pressure on Carlton right now. She's carrying a big load offensively.
She has the most attacks for the Gators tonight. She's 36 attacks.
Yep. Yeah. Right now she's just up and down. She's putting a ball down. She's hitting one out. They need a higher efficiency from her.
The attacking Hammonds on the
Thayer
serve
out
again.
of the back row.
Diving save by Gregory. Leads to a point for the 8th-ranked Gators.
Yeah, really good offensive rhythm for the Gators in that. Getting the ball ultimately to Kramer for the kill.
Kramer has now ringed up a dozen kills tonight. Ali Monserrat has 25 assists.
There's a good pass. Come on.
Harris.
Harris, we have not seen Harris just pound the ball, so nice to see a kill from the right side.
Evan Harris, number 9 in the Big Sky Conference coming into the weekend, an attack percentage of .282, number 8 in the conference in kills per set. Now this is Kaylee Jorgensen, the serve now with the Lumberjacks leading the 8th-ranked Gators 7-5. Jorgensen going cross court on the serve.
It's a good out.
No. Point Lumberjacks.
NAU's going after Thayer Hall right now, number 20, who has to pass and hit. They just pinched her out of the rotation. Actually, she's back row.
8-5 lead, set 4 for NAU.
So Hammonds has got to pass and hit now.
Going right at Paige Hammonds on the serve. Walling up there, NAU at the net. Great timing on that dink shot over the net.
It's a well-placed shot.
Oh, that was just gorgeous. Waiting for the wall to come up and start to come down.
There we go.
Look at this.
Well placed.
Not defendable. Here's Paige Hammonds out of Louisville, Kentucky.
Paige is working hard.
Evan Harris. There's Hammonds on the back row. Set. Hall.
Great. Oh.
Net error. Watch again.
That's great hand position by Evan Harris. That is a great block move.
Paige
She's
Hammonds
got to
to
move
serve.
on. I couldn't see whether she.
Here's
There we
Evan
go.
Harris going right to Paige Harris on that swing.
Okay, NAU's got to settle down right now. Regroup.
Tied at 8. Tied at 8. Paige Hammonds leading a 3-0 scoring run for the Florida Gators.
NAU's out of system.
Kramer, Hall, Wall, impenetrable. Four nothing run now for the Gators.
Serve.
Into the rafters, takes a couple of bounces. Saved by the Gators, free ball, NAU. Drops in.
Sometimes those mishit pay off big.
D in SoCal, who writes, my daughter's a freshman at NAU, just found you guys on Pluto. I'm so excited. You have good reason to be, D. Lumberjacks are hanging big time, leading the 8th-ranked team in the country. Thanks for that email, D. lumberjacktalk@nau.edu. Don't forget, follow Big Sky Conference Volleyball online using the hashtag BigSkyVB. Big Sky VB hashtag on Twitter. Aiken. Hammonds. Lumberjack point. We're tied at 10. Aiken picks up her 11th kill. She's swinging at a 364 clip tonight. That's not really surprising. She's number 5 in the Big Sky Conference coming into the weekend in hitting percentage at 329 coming in. Having the match of her life right now against this 8th-ranked Gator volleyball team. We're tied at 10. Hall. Jorgensen, great save in the back row. That's it.
I'm just really impressed with Ryan. Ryan Davis, 7 kills, 3 airs on 18 attempts, freshman.
The former Perry Puma High School product, Chandler, Arizona. True freshman.
Is that her 8th kill? Because she's making some great decisions.
Hall.
It's another chance. Great up.
That's insane.
That's good.
That was such a great save. 2 great saves by the Gators. But NAU gets the point.
And the key in transition is getting that ball in a 3-option position for Aiken to put that ball away. Amazing.
2 phenomenal defensive plays by the Gators to keep it alive, but NAU wins the point.
That makes it tough when you work that hard.
Hall, that one's going to tool off of Aiken, I think. Point Gators.
Carlton's back in.
NAU captured the first set 25-19, lost the second set 25-22. Then won the third set 25-22, leading 12-11 here in set 4. Kellum.
Second solo block for the night.
That was a beauty.
She does a really good job of stepping in front of her hitters and keeping her hands high. She's good vision.
You're tied at a dozen. Set 4. Hope you're dialed in on this one on Pluto TV. As if you are, you're watching a great volleyball match between one of the best in the Big Sky against one of the best in the country. Wow.
No touch, yeah.
I thought that one was in. But I always.
But they're not paying us to think,
nope,
are they?
They're not. You got to just shake that off and go.
It's gone both ways.
Absolutely. No question of that. That one hits the heating duct. Comes down very sharply.
Wow.
And Ken Murphy is seeking an explanation.
It's really
Head
hard
coach of NAU. I can assure you that whatever the explanation is that he gets, if he gets one, will not be satisfactory. It rarely is, right, Coach? It just rarely is. Aiken. Kellum.
Nice
Kill.
swing by Kellum.
Gator fans looking on as Ken Murphy and the Lumberjacks want to use a timeout. We'll take a break. Set 4, 8th-ranked Florida leading NAU 15-12 here on NAU-TV.
Get your game on at Twin Arrows Casino Resort, the only AAA 4-Diamond awarded casino resort in northern Arizona, and ranked #1 best hotel.
When you come out here, it's like going to a concert. Doing yoga in the Red Rocks creates an experience that helps keep you present. It's where I belong. Yoga helped me to evolve, kind of creates that mental connection to nature. With Northern Arizona University, I share this kinship with people who are looking to expand themselves. Hopefully we can take what we've learned here and put it into the world. My name's Devin Hubbard, and we are NAU.
Welcome back. Beverly in Gainesville just dropped an email in, and she writes, "Thanks to the announcers for your gracious commentary. Go Gators." As we take a look at the numbers for Kaylee Jorgensen.
You know, Kaylee's hitting over 300 for this match so far. Those are big numbers for Kaylee.
Beverly, thank you for the very kind words via that email to us here courtside. The announcers say thank you. Lumberjack Talk at nau.edu is the email address. Gator fans, you've been unbelievably great tonight. But I know that you're nervous right now, and I get it. But this match is far from over. Ooh, that one kind of pinballed around Kellum's arms and shoulders.
Like, would be called a lift, I think, but anyways, NAU got the point.
Coming out of the timeout, NAU got the point.
A double hit, I would say.
Sydney Lima the serve. And that would be a service error.
Yeah, an untimely service error.
Great job in our NAU-TV production truck. Cindy Catazone, Mark Rita, our primarily student crew,
run.
by the way. Most of those that are running cameras, running audio, replay, all that kind of stuff, those are students. Let's check in with Cordero in just a moment after this point.
Oh.
What a great wall up at the net. Point Lumberjacks. Cordero, what up?
That last huddle there, coach said, y'all, we just got to continue to create opportunities, be resilient, and followed by all that was their leader, Kaylee Jorgensen, who said, y'all, let's get excited. Let's be excited. Mitch?
NAU, go ahead, coach.
Well, NAU feeds off those blocks. You know, that's what creates momentum for them.
Kill them.
And great digs like that. Oh, trouble.
The way that one just kind of floated slowly.
It's hard to back
over the
set
net.
with your
Yep.
back against the hitter.
Florida now trying to force a decisive fifth set here in Flagstaff, Arizona. Serving, Allie Gregory. Played all 116 sets for the Gators a year ago when they were runners-up. NCAA Division I women's volleyball.
Big swing by Carlton.
Boy, Carlton is killing it.
She's
literally and figuratively.
She's been trying to score down that line for a while, so it's nice to see her turn her shoulders and just swing it in bounds.
Rings up her 17th kill tonight.
That's what I'm talking about. That
Kramer.
set was perpendicular to the net. So
Timeout, NAU. As Florida comes out of the previous timeout, goes on a quick 3-0 scoring run, takes a 19-14 lead over the Lumberjacks. It's set 4 with NAU leading 2-1. Holly Carlton attacking at a .282 percentage tonight. 17 total kills. That is actually match high. For NAU, Kaylee Jorgensen has 13 kills, but she's attacking at a .312 clip. And Jorgensen has rung herself up another double-double.
Yep.
As we take a look at the Lumberjack Classic tomorrow's action here in Flagstaff. The Salukis will take on the Gators in the early match at 9 a.m. here in the Roll Activity Center. And then Cal State Northridge. And the Lumberjacks will square off at around noonish. High noon here, Pacific time. Jorgensen with a double-double. She has her 6th double-double of the season already. 13 kills, 11 digs.
And then Kramer comes in with 13 kills, 2 errors on 19 attempts, hitting .579. That's
579. Are you
2 errors.
Kidding me right now?
Very nicely done. I feel like either team is blocking a ton of balls right now. Total blocks 11. So Florida's out blocking NAU 11-5 right now.
Serving for the Gators, Allie Gregory.
So
Point Lumberjacks out of the timeout.
Kramer's over the net. The plane of the ball has to cross the net before Kramer touches it. You can't blame her for reaching over to try to cap it.
Aubrey Banfield has 9 digs. Approaching the double-double because she has 16 assists. With the serve.
That's the kind of serve we're looking for right there.
Ooh, well, that's the kind of shot off the back row on the attack that Florida wants.
If Banfield a hole still a little bit longer, that ball was long.
That was a rocket. 20 for the Gators, 15 for NAU here in set 4.
They're using Bayer Hall out of the back row as an option.
Here's Riley Fisher to serve for the Gators. Harris with the attack. Here's Hammonds.
Sad.
Jorgensen. Oh! Point Gators.
I feel like NAU's kind of in this mellow state right now. Florida's definitely in control of the set.
Again, the service from Riley Fisher, defensive specialist. 6-point lead here in set 4 for the 8th-ranked Gators. Evan Harris with the attack. Jorgensen.
Nice shot.
There we go. There we go. The 5th-year senior.
There's no defensive player in that area of the court, so that's a great place to put the ball.
First team All Big Sky a year ago with 18 double-doubles last year. She has now 6 this year already. That's a superb serve from Kaylee Jorgensen.
We haven't seen Hammonds break down in a while, so it'll be important for her to regroup right now.
She was in high school in Saskatchewan, won the Saskatchewan high school volleyball title 3 times in high school. Did this person serving right here, Kaylee Jorgensen. And oh my, great running save by Gregory.
Can't figure out where that ball went. Hammonds gets the kill on the outside.
22-17, Gators serving Paige Hammonds. Under Armour All-America first team in 2016 in high school. Off the heating duct, but it took a pretty straight bounce. Lima
nice
drops
shot.
it in.
Lima has done such a great job of holding down the backcourt for NAU. She's been passing a really high percentage of balls off of serve receive and done a really nice job. She and Hammonds are similar. They play a similar role on each team.
Jordan Anderson could not make a play on that one.
She was out of position. She would step behind the block instead of up the sideline inside that block.
(23-18) lead. Service coming from the Gators, Paula Sarame. Here's Evan Harris. That one's wide. Point Lumberjacks. They're hanging in there here. Late in set 4. Down 4. 23-19. Trying to scramble back in this one in this 4th set. Leading 2-1 if you're joining us late. Abby Stomp to serve. Biology major. Hall walled up nicely by the Lumberjacks on the right side.
Out.
That's out.
And
Whoa.
Called a touch.
Whoa. I am very surprised at that one. You know, a lot of those are close calls. That one did not appear close.
Nope. Typically you see the ball spin after it touches the fingers on the block. That ball did not spin.
Regardless, move on, play on, let's go. You got to move forward from those things and let it go. It's a set point for the Gators, by the way. 24-19 lead, set 4. NAU keeping it. Whoa! Double hit? Yes. Well, that's one set point saved.
Nice
24-20. Here's Hall.
Woo!
No question on that one. To win the set emphatically with an exclamation point on top.
It's a beautiful swing by Hall.
No question about that, Coach.
Look at her.
We're tied at 2 sets now, and we head to the set 5 action here in Flagstaff, Arizona. with the Gators and the Lumberjacks tied. It's 2 sets apiece. We'll take a break on NAU-TV.
Coconino Community College to Northern Arizona University. Keep learning without leaving your community.
Living in the country is a lifestyle choice. My bachelor's degree allows me to afford this dream by writing grants from home.
With a bachelor's degree, I'm able to work in a field that puts me and my kids on the same schedule.
Getting my bachelor's degree allows me to use my experience, add new skills, and adapt to a changing world.
Coconino Community College to Northern Arizona University. Visit ccc2nau.com.
The Lumberjacks face off against the Eastern Washington Eagles September 8th at 4 p.m. on NAU-TV.
See the stories of Northern Arizona University. Watch Inside NAU Mondays at 6:30 p.m. and on demand at nau-tv.com.
Maybe he's really focused.
Hey, Michael. Michael. Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
Northern Arizona University's locally vital, nationally recognized programs inspire a new generation of thought leaders. Every day, NAU combines knowledge from an array of fields in the sciences, business, and arts to inspire innovation and discoveries that support our community and shape a robust future. NAU, higher education elevated. Explore more at nau.edu.
Make the world your stage. Be inspired to challenge your perspective and reveal your brilliance. Explore your vision to empower your story. Create your stage at Northern Arizona University's College of Arts and Letters. We see opportunity in every direction.
There's a look at the stats at the end of set 4. 2-2 each. Hitting percentages, NAU the slight edge in this match so far. Service errors, aces, pardon me. Tied at 4. Florida, a much bigger team with the decisive edge in blocks, 11-5. Amanda writes in, I was the athletic trainer for NAU Volleyball last year watching from Fort Lauderdale. But she says, my heart's always going to be with NAU VB. So proud of you all. Love Amanda. Amanda, thanks for that email. lumberjacktalk@nau.edu. And Rachel and Megan rooting in from Santa Cruz, California, rooting for their Gators. A special shout out to the volleyball team manager, Grace.
Go, Grace.
All right, Grace. Happy to shout that out for you guys. We're tied at 2 sets each. Here we go, Coach.
Well, Florida's made a great adjustment. When they lost those 2 sets, their passing broke down, and they've really stabilized from the backcourt. So we'll see what happens here.
We go to 15 in the 5th set.
8 to 7 to 8 minutes of their lives are about to happen right now.
So important to get off to a good, quick start in this 5th set for NAU against this 8th-ranked Florida Gator volleyball team. That one hits the light. Whoa. It's a live free ball. Jorgensen sends it over. Kellum. Oh, that's in.
Caught the corner.
Yes, it did. Right down in the corner. First point of the 5th set goes to the Gators.
Getting the ball to the middle in transition is key. Nice cross body shot.
Gators to serve here in set 5. Ali Montserrat with the serve.
NAU in trouble.
Jordan Anderson couldn't control that one.
Carlton rips the ball down the side.
Again.
Down the line again. She's definitely found a little bit more consistency here.
Brooks, Calla, and Lara. Great match by both teams, enjoying the work by the NAU-TV student crew producing this for NAU television. Walling up, Kellum and Hall. And the Gators jump out to a quick 3-0 lead, and Ken Murphy has seen more than enough. He wants to gather the troops, and we're going to go to a break here with the Gators leading 3-0 in set 5 in Flagstaff on NAU-TV.
Your Lumberjacks take on the Arizona State Sun Devils September 14th at 7 p.m. on NAU-TV. See the stories of Northern Arizona University. Watch Inside NAU Mondays at 6:30 p.m. and on demand at nau-tv.com.
For those who want to apply cutting-edge technology to solve real-world problems. Those who will design and build a better tomorrow. Come to NAU. Here, you'll collaborate with mentors and peers as you engineer your success. Choose NAU.
Welcome back. Our guy courtside is Cordero McMurray. What's up, Cordero?
Yes, Mitch. Coach told the team there's going to be times where there's ups, there's downs, but what really matters is that we continue to execute and capitalize on what we know. Mitch?
Thank you, Cordero. NAU down 3-0 here in the deciding 5th set. Drops in. There's the first point for the Lumberjacks, and it couldn't have come at a better time right out of the timeout. Aiken just dinks that one over. NAU on the board. Bill writes in, very exciting match. Thanks for bringing it to us, Gator fans, here in Gainesville, Florida. Bill, thank you for that email.
Come on.
Violation.
Yep.
Point NAU. NAU comes out of the timeout with 2 quick points. Trying to gain that momentum back here in set 5. This has been just a great battle. Wow. And NAU representing the Big Sky Conference so well against the powerhouse Gators out of the SEC.
Big block.
We're tied at 3. Watch again. Evan Harris.
Yep.
Tied at 3. Abby Aiken. 13 kills tonight, 4 blocks, .310 hitting percentage. Not bad.
Okay, that's the kind of serve we need.
And again, Harris and
Timeout.
Ryan Davis. At this time, Mary Wise wants a timeout.
So that's the NAU flow right there. Serve the crap out of the ball, get them out of system, and then stuff it.
We'll take a break here at set 5 on NAU-TV. The Lumberjacks face off against the Eastern Washington Eagles September 8th at 4 p.m. on NAU-TV.
See the stories of Northern Arizona University. Watch Inside NAU Mondays at 6:30 p.m. and on demand at nau-tv.com.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Got it. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving...
Here we are at set 5. Florida came out leading 3-0 quickly. NAU called a timeout. Out of the timeout, the Lumberjacks score 4 in a row.
Behind the service of Abby Aiken.
Who is serving right now for the Lumberjacks with a 1-point lead here in set number 5. Here's Aiken with the serve. Going right after Hammonds. And the Gators get that big point out of the timeout.
Scoring out of the middle again.
Hannah Hill, love to see my baby freshmen rock the game as seniors now. Go Jacks, alumni watching from Ventura, California. Emailing us in, lumberjacktalk@nau.edu. Thanks for that, Hannah. Service, Gators. Tied at 4, set 5. Harris. Kellum was waiting for that one. She saw it coming.
And he's got to swing down the pipe here. They got to stay aggressive, even when it's not perfect.
Here we go with the serve with the Gators up 5-4 in the 5th set. Here's Jorgensen.
Nice tool.
Oh, beautifully tooled off of Holly Carlton. We're tied at 5. Jorgensen. Again, the double-double tonight. 15 kills, a dozen digs. Carlton.
One-on-one.
Man, when she lines that thing up, get out of the way right now. Watch this shot.
See her against one blocker. She's got a huge range.
19 kills for Carlton.
Nice pass.
Jorgensen. Nice save on the back row. If it's not
They're using
touched.
Hall out of the back row.
Gregory to serve. Little floater.
Great dig.
Carlton. No, that one was a little wide.
Banfield needs to get a little bit better position up that sideline for that angle shot.
Holly Carlton with 19 kills. That is a career high for her.
Very nice.
Breaks her previous career high of 16 that she set earlier this season in the win against USC. I'm sorry, loss against USC, yeah. Pardon me. Kramer. We will switch sides with the 8th-ranked Gators leading NAU 8-6 here in set 5. So a career high in kills tonight for Holly Carlton out of Sterling, Virginia, sport management major. Resets her career high in kills. There she is, number 40, Holly Carlton. Had a great match tonight. 286 hitting percentage, solid. 42 total attacks. That is by far the most total attacks of anybody that's played tonight. Free ball for the Gators.
Going.
Back row attack! That went right into the chicklets of Aubrey Banfield. 9-6 lead, Florida.
It's a great back row attack by Hall.
Riley Fisher. Point NAU. Side out Lumberjacks. Stops that bleeding just a bit. Jordan Anderson playing in her 94th career match tonight with the service. The defensive specialist out of Horizon High School in Phoenix.
Nice.
That was a good serve. Double hit. Coach Mary Wise positioning Riley Fisher, telling her where exactly. Well, that clipped the tape on the serve. Back row attack.
There we go.
Up high. Anderson, the set. Heaven Harris. Cross court kill. We're tied at 9. Do you believe now, Lumberjack fans, that NAU could play the 8th-ranked team in the country and put themselves in a position to be in the 5th set, tied at 9 points each? Jordan Anderson, the serve. Going right into Hammonds again. Okay, Kramer, right side. Big swing.
Put her in a different net zone. Matched her up against a different block.
Kill number 16 for number 5 right there. The 6 foot, 8.5 inch tall Rachel Kramer out of Desert Vista High School in Phoenix.
16 kills on the night.
Oh, service error.
It's 2 in this set.
Tied at 10. NAU to serve. This will be the Lumberjacks serving Abby Stump. Kramer thinks that one over. Nice diving dig by Jordan Anderson. Keeps it alive. That one spins up high, close to the rafters.
It's a great touch.
Lima. Point Lumberjacks!
That's only Lima's 4th kill of the whole entire match. It's a big, big kill for Lima. It's her 5th kill, I think, actually. Yep.
NAU leading 11-10 here in set number 5.
Okay, NAU needs a block about right now.
Abby Stump with the service. Nice diving defensive play, keeping it alive, NAU. Blocked at the net, Florida.
Come on.
Oh my goodness!
Number 6.
Time out, Florida.
Look at Lima right here. High seam, clutch play. And the fans are on their feet. The NAU fans are on their feet.
Why not?
We need them right now.
Why not? Kaylee Jorgensen has rung up her 6th double-double of the season. 15 kills, 14 digs with great attacks like that. Big swings off of the left side.
And that was a huge block.
Anderson has been playing exceptionally well here on the service line.
But I
the
love
ace.
Jorgen's just hitting at a really high percentage, too. That's what's impressive.
We're going to look at our impact players. Kaylee Jorgensen tonight with that double-double as we talked about, but Holly Carlton, a career high 19 kills on a match high 42 total attacks.
All right.
Can the Lumberjacks pull off the upset? This would be one of the biggest upsets in NCAA Division I volleyball. The Lumberjacks are 3 points away from knocking off the defending national runners-up. Can they hang on? Serving, Abby Stump. 12-10 lead, set 5.
Going to Kramer.
Why not? You go to your best. One of the great volleyball players in the country. Out of the timeout, she delivers the goods. Service Florida down a point, 12-11. Paula Sarame.
She scored some points. There she is.
That's an ace. We're tied at 12.
It's all about serving and passing.
Timeout, Northern Arizona University. We're staying right here. This has been a beauty. Did anyone honestly believe that NAU could be in a position to win this match against a powerhouse team like Florida? I would challenge you to say yes to that question.
Mitch,
there's no doubt that
that's
Florida
why
was
you play the games,
exactly,
Mitch.
exactly. And the moment here for NAU volleyball, not only to host a team like Florida here in Flagstaff, which is so rare. We talked about that earlier in the broadcast. The last time that NAU played a team that was even close to being ranked as high as number 8 was all the way back in '93.
You have to give Mary Wise credit for bringing her team up here.
How classy is that?
But it's a high-risk place to play, and this is a good demonstration why.
She's got 2 Arizona products on her roster, and how about this little one right here? She's ready to get to the net. Block a shot for the Lumberjacks. Got to work on the sizing of her jersey, though. That one looks a little bit too big. Of course, we threw it in as a hot water wash.
I think her shoes make up for it,
yeah, we could shrink that bad boy just in hot water.
She doesn't seem to care.
We're tied at 12. Florida serving. Set 5. Okay. On the service line is Paula Sarame. Here we go. Jorgensen, the return.
Go to the freshman.
Drops in, point Gators, big one, huge.
That's Hall's 17th kill. She's
what impressed me
quiet.
In the timeout, Mary Wise was smiling. Yep. She was calm. She had a sense of calm. She's been around this game a long enough time to know.
Well, and I think she has a lot of trust in this server, Sarame. I mean, she drills it. There we go.
There we go. There we go. We're tied at 13.
And then we end in this match with Kramer and Abby Stump. Oh.
We're tied at 13 in set 5. NAU to serve. With Sydney Lima. There's the attack off the left side. Jorgensen. Oh my, the Lumberjacks are on the verge.
She's gonna sub. Trying to slow down the game a little bit.
This is match point. Sydney Lima to serve. Kellum. Jorgensen, the Lumberjacks have done it! History has been made in Flagstaff, Arizona. NAU for the first time ever in NAU volleyball history has defeated a ranked team. 0-13 before tonight. They're now 1-13 as the Lumberjacks beat the 8th-ranked Florida Gators. 3-2 here in the Lumberjack Classic. Oh my goodness!
Okay.
Wow. We will go to a timeout and we will hear from Coach Ken Murphy, who just sent a shockwave, a tsunami across the Division I volleyball landscape with his NAU Lumberjacks on this play right here. The kill from Kaylee Jorgensen. The Lumberjacks beat the Gators, and we'll be back after this on NAU-TV.
The Lumberjacks face off against the Eastern Washington Eagles September 8th at 4 p.m. on NAU-TV.
See the stories of Northern Arizona University. Watch Inside NAU Mondays at 6:30 p.m. and on demand at NAU-TV.com.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Got it. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
For those with a passion for teaching and knowledge, those who want to inspire a love for learning. Come to NAU. You'll explore ways to build a better tomorrow for our youth, and you'll be empowered to become the best teacher you can be. Choose NAU. Choose you.
Open up your books to page 360.
Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Talking about inspirational quotes.
You gotta believe in yourself. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
Share your story. Join the conversation and live the Lumberjack life.
We are here, and what an outstanding win here tonight, Coach. Coach, talk to me. How special does this win mean to you and your team?
Man, I don't even know if I can put it in words right now. I feel like our team has worked so hard over the last year to get better and get ourselves closer playing at this level. And when you see it working against a team of the caliber of Florida, it's just couldn't be happier for the girls and all the effort they put in.
Now, those last few moments there, it was teetering back and forth with the score. What did you tell your team there to pull out with this win?
To do what we do. You know, all we can do is be the best of us every single day. And I thought at the end there we stuck with the shots we hit on offense. I thought we blocked the way we blocked. We did all the things we do every single day. And I think there's a tendency in these situations to get ahead of yourself and do too much. And I thought we just played completely composed, did exactly what we do every day, and that gave us the result we wanted.
Congratulations on the big win tonight, Coach.
Thank you so much.
Back to you, Mitch.
Okay, Cordero, thanks very much. There we are up there on the camera high above, Coach, with a little bit of an unusual shot, but it doesn't matter where we're shooting from because the Lumberjacks have pulled off the upset, arguably the greatest single win in NAU Lumberjack volleyball history. Break the numbers down for us, Coach.
Offensively, we won the offensive game. Kills even, digs even. You know, we got out blocked, but, you know, NAU served the stew out of the ball and took Florida out of system.
Served the stew out of the ball.
The stew out of the ball. It was just an impressive match from start to finish as far as composure and just desire to win.
You know, forgive us for enjoying this one. It's a moment, it's really historic for this NAU Lumberjack volleyball team. I think Cordero is standing by with Kaylee Jorgensen, who had the double-double tonight, her 6th double-double of the season. The numbers, 17 kills and 14 digs. Cordero, take it away.
Yes, Mitch, I am standing here with the player of the game, Kaylee Jorgensen. Kaylee, you had a double-double tonight.
Yes.
Forget all that. How huge was this win for you tonight?
Honestly, on paper, this win is huge, but I think our team's going to take it as confidence. Like, on paper, we're so good, and we needed something like this to show us how good we can be, and that's our standard all the time now. Like, we're going to be playing like this all the time. We're always going to come back to it because we know it's what we can do now for sure.
Now, you were in the huddle. You were that leader. You were saying, hey, y'all, we got to be excited. We got to continue to fight. How important is it for you to be that leader for the team?
I think it's just important for someone to always be positively encouraging the team, and I think that our team individually, we're so hard on ourselves because we know what we're capable of. So just being that uplifting voice sometimes, just telling people we can do it, don't panic, is just like something that takes the pressure off of everybody else.
Thank you so much, Kaylee. Congratulations on the win. Mitch, back to you.
That is a 5th-year senior.
That's an amazing young woman. All of us that know her, she's an amazing young woman, and she hit over 380.
380 tonight.
So a double-double.
With the double-double.
Yeah, so those are great numbers for Kaylee. I mean, she carries a huge load for this team. So I'm very happy for her and happy that she can lead this team to a win like tonight.
Listen, you were head coach of this volleyball team when NAU made history and made it to the NCAA volleyball tournament for the first time ever. First time ever. That was historic. How do you frame this win tonight against this Gator volleyball team in the history of NAU volleyball?
Well, first of all, you got to get a team like Florida to come to NAU, and this is why it's so high risk, is that NAU's good. They've always been good at home, and you always want to see Ken Murphy's done a great job taking this program to the next level, and you always want to see them go beyond what everybody thought you could do. So, I think like Katie said, this is a huge confidence boost for this team to know that they have the confidence now to go into. I think they have one more, maybe.
They do one more on tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and then you go into Big Sky play, and this is the kind of win you want underneath your belt to say, hey, we can win the championship. That's what needs to move forward from here.
And probably the biggest challenge for Coach Murphy will be to keep the team kind of grounded and focused, because they play Cal State Northridge tomorrow at noon here in the Roll Activity Center to wrap up this Lumberjack Volleyball Classic.
And that's a key win. Yeah.
It is.
I mean, coming off this win and then regrouping tomorrow will be another kind of a test for NAU volleyball, but it's a great test, so something to look forward to.
Well, it's a huge win, obviously, for this NAU volleyball program and for the university as well, and we are so happy here at NAU-TV to have been able to bring you the historic coverage of this immense win. NAU beats the 8th-ranked team in the country, the defending national runners-up, one of the great volleyball programs ever in volleyball history, by a 3-2 margin, their first win ever over a ranked team after 13 losses. For Kelly Sleva-McKee and Cordero McMurray and our NAU-TV crew, I'm Mitch Stroman. Have a great night, everybody.
Okay.
Your Lumberjacks take on the Arizona State Sun Devils September 14th at 7 p.m. on NAU-TV. See the stories of Northern Arizona University. Watch Inside NAU Mondays at 6:30 p.m. and on demand at NAU-TV.com.
Northern Arizona University's locally vital, nationally recognized programs inspire a new generation of thought leaders. Every day, NAU combines knowledge from an array of fields in the sciences, business, and arts to inspire innovation and discoveries that support our community and shape a robust future. NAU, higher education elevated. Explore more at nau.edu.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
The Lumberjacks face off against the Eastern Washington Eagles September 8th at 4 p.m. on NAU-TV.
See the stories of Northern Arizona University. Watch Inside NAU Mondays at 6:30 p.m. and on demand at NAU-TV.com.
You're watching the Emmy Award-winning NAU-TV.